Hi interwebs, Girl Germs here, bringing you a gameplay commentary over some Modern Warfare 3. Just to explain the gameplay quickly, these are the attacking rounds of a Search and Destroy public game on Carbon. It was recorded about a week ago when I was pub stomping with some friends in the middle of the night. And we were randomly matched up with some guys we know who were also competitive gamers. So it was very cool playing against them just for the lols. This is probably our third or fourth game against them, and this one was super fun for me because I went flawless against them. I think my final score was 12-0 or 13-0. I'm not quite sure now. But those of you who don't know, S&D, you only get one life per round. So 12 is a very decent score. You're not going to get a Moab. And the giant streaks are hard to get out because people just don't respawn for you to kill them again. I've chopped off the end of this to keep it at a reasonable length. And because our defense round is basically my helicopter flying around killing people. It was hilarious at the time, but really dull to watch. I've spent a couple of days trying to figure out which of the gazillion topics in my head I should talk about in my next commentary, and I decided to go back to the beginning and talk a little bit about how I got into gaming in the first place. I didn't play on PC or really get into consoles much until a friend got an original PlayStation. He and my other guy friends were seriously into driving games, and I was so bad at them. I hated them. I was more into the fighters. I fell in love with Tekken and shooters like Alien Trilogy, and I just love those games. And I think it's because I really enjoyed playing against the boys. There was a hint even then that I was a little hyper-competitive and really liked to own people. Not long after that, my best friend got an original Xbox and said we should play some split-screen Halo. And, well, it was love at first sight. With the Master Chief, he is the perfect man. Strong warrior, smart, resourceful, saves the world. Okay, maybe not love, but that game did change my life. There's this breathtaking moment in Combat Evolved when you walk out of the crashed shuttle onto Halo and you see that world for the first time. And then doing it co-op and sharing that magic with a friend, it was pretty special. And then, of course, later on you fight with them to see who's going to drive the Warthog. From then, I was pretty much your classic Halo fangirl, except I didn't get an Xbox Live account until the Halo 3 beta came out. I actually got my 360 and Live just for that, for the beta. And I loved it so much that I whacked out Halo 2 as soon as it was over to play with all the cool people I'd met over those few weeks. And that was a big deal for me too. At that point in my life, I was looking after my grandparents and I had a lot of late nights and I was fairly isolated. But at the end of the day, I could turn on my Xbox and I got to talk to heaps of cool people from all over. And then I also got to shoot kids in the face to relieve some of the stress. I met a lot of Halo players in real life who were geographically close, and I even got involved with one of them. But that's probably a topic for a whole com just on its own. Halo 3 also got me interested in online competitive gaming a little bit, and LAN comps. Unfortunately, once they took my BR away and gave noobs armor abilities, I lost my love for Halo multiplayer instantly. For a long time, I just couldn't even bring myself to play Reach. I just got so sad at Armorlock Stick. And the camping. And the maps were just so not beautiful like Halo 2 and Halo 3, for the most part. So some of my Halo nerd friends got Modern Warfare 2. And then they got Black Ops. And I did as well because gaming was mostly social for me. And I just loved hanging out with the boys. So basically, even though I would consider myself a social gamer, I've been playing in a COD comp team of some kind for well over a year now. I love Search and Destroy, which is primarily what we play. No perks, proficiencies or kill streaks, just us and our weapons and each other. I play mostly customs with my teamies or the other comp gamers. And it's not because they're better or any sort of elitist thing, it's because I hate COD public lobbies. I can't stand it. I play objective games, mostly Search and Destroy, and I go mental when people don't play that objective or just do dumb things like sit and spawn with snipers or riot shield me or small me. I just don't appreciate that kind of gameplay. If that's how you play, that's completely your preference. It's your game and it's your choice. I just can't be around it. I rage. So I guess the next thing that I have to decide come November is, am I going to play competitive Black Ops 2 or Halo 4? Or can I find time enough to play both? Because they do both look actually amazing. So there you have it. Quick little rundown on how I got into games and where I am now. I am a fanatical FPS objective player, an avid Halo fangirl, and a search and destroy junkie. Keep playing good games you like. I am out of here. Catches.